Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy King Bean and welcome back to another episode, another video, and a brand new show. And welcome to King Bean Plays. This is Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, and I am Big Boss and taking you on my journey as I go through and build my mother base and build a brand new army, a battalion, if you will, to take over the world, the new world order. The Illuminati is confirmed. Yo, I'm bugging. I'm bugging. Just disregard that anyway. I just had to give you an intro. So anyway, I'm sitting here. It's Thursday night. Football season get ready to kick off. Got the New England Patriots going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. So happy New Year to everybody. Let's go Jags. I am a Jacksonville Jaguar fan, just in case you didn't know that. Living here in Northeast Florida. So shout out to the Jacksonville Jaguars. We get our thing started on September 13th as we will beat the Carolina Panthers. And also I will have a Jags talk this weekend. It's either I'll do it tomorrow or it's going to be Saturday. It's going to be up before the before kickoff. So anyway, I want to get into why I'm having problems right now. So I had actually uploaded this video a couple of days ago, and I had to take it down for the simple fact that it wasn't from a copyright infringement. It's just that I'm having issues with my Power Director 13. I don't know what the deal is. I spent about $100+ on this editing software, and it's not working as well as it did in the beginning. This was with Windows 8.1. Since I've upgraded, I was having issues with it with Windows 8.1 beforehand because they updated the software, and it's kind of messed up with my laptop. So I don't know what the deal is. And Cyberlink is not like the best people to talk to, getting customer service from them. So anyway, that's what it is. It is what it is, I guess, right? So it's what the audio was doing. The audio wasn't synced, and the video would fade out to black. I don't know why it would do that. In the beginning it was fine, but at the end of the video it got real terrible, and it was really awful, and it kind of frustrated me because actually this video is supposed to be part 4 in this walkthrough. So I didn't even upload part 2 because part 2, the real quote unquote part 2, or part 3, it was because the video file was corrupted. So I didn't even want to go back. I just deleted the whole file, and then I did this here. And this video was probably about 25 minutes long. I think it was, because I showed you a lot of gameplay. Because when I go through this video, it's kind of hard to edit, to be honest with you, because I don't want to show you all the slow moments. This is Metal Gear, and sometimes playing this game, if you're trying to play like instead of go guns blazing, like the game's supposed to be played, you try to sneak in and do well, which I was doing really well, but when you try to go in like that, it makes it more of an action game that you can kind of see what's going on. But I'm trying to play this personally, trying to get the highest score possible. So I try to go in without even being seen. So it's a lot of times, it's a lot of patient moments where you're sitting and waiting for guards to move and trying to be aware of your surroundings. So I try to cut all that slow part out and give you some of the best action scenes, some of the best gameplay that I can provide. So I hope that you appreciate that. Because I know some YouTubers, they're a lot better than I am when it comes to Metal Gear, and they'll show you a lot of highlights, but I didn't want to show you a lot of slow stuff. But I just want to be honest with you guys, to let you guys know what's going on. And also, if you play this game, understand, if you want to play it properly and get the best score possible, that's what you're going to do. So here we go. So anyway, right now this is chapter 6, and chapter 6 takes a very, very long time to go through. So if you ever get to chapter 6, understand this is a super long mission. Honestly, it probably, if you could speed run through it, and you probably would take about an hour to get through it, to be honest with you. It took me a little bit more than an hour, because I took some breaks in between because it was highly intense. And yeah, it's a very long mission. It's one of the longer ones that I encountered. Now, going through this game, one of the things that I've learned, I haven't stated before, that I am actually a lot further along in this game than chapter 6. I just want to give you that. That's full disclosure. And I love the way this game evolves, because the game evolves in the fact that, of course, your enemies get tougher. Now, they get a whole lot tougher, unlike, if you want to compare a game, unlike Batman or, Lord of the Rings, the Shadow of Mordor, unlike those type of games where the way the enemy gets tougher against you is the fact they're bringing a new mechanic. Like, say for an example, when you're playing as Batman, when you're doing your combos, you're fighting and all this other stuff, right? they're bringing a guy like with a shield. So you can't punch through the shield, so you have to jump over the guy, then come back and punch him in the back to either have him disengage the shield, or that's the only way that you can really attack the guy. Here, what these guys does, what the enemy AI does, they actually start, like if you're doing headshots, they'll start wearing helmets. And they'll start, wow, that's I got a message. They'll start wearing helmets. So when they start wearing helmets, it's harder to get headshots on them to kill them or to knock them out with your tranquilizer gun. Then now, farther along in this game, I've noticed that the enemy AI is now wearing body armor. So, because what my adjustment was in this game, well, I'm not going to shoot headshots so much to alert them. So what I'm going to do is start shooting them in the body. So they start wearing body armor. So now I have to adjust my tactics. So now when I'm going up to them, I still can get headshots, especially if I'm get seen or get spotted, because they have, the little the slowdown time where you can actually adjust to it and get your headshots off. But what I'm doing now, I'm really just rushing them down, using a lot of CQC, and I love CQC. The CQC in here makes you feel like a badass for real. Make you feel like, what's the dude name? Not Jackie Chan, but someone like Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee. How can I forget Bruce Lee, the greatest martial artist of all time, the Jeet Kune Do fighting style. But think about it, you feel like Bruce Lee, man. It is freaking awesome the way that CQC works, and so that's what I've been using mostly when I'm going to take down guys. And also, what I use to, I always try to sneak up behind them and do a lot of hold-ups and then interrogate the guys and try to get information like that. So that's always pretty cool, man. It's always really cool when that happens, when you do stuff like that. But again, this game is just phenomenal. All the stuff that I'm unlocking and realizing that's in the game. Mother Base, my God, Mother Base is so freaking phenomenal. It's gotten so big now. I mean, it's huge. This platform is already huge anyway, but it is super huge. And also, when you play this game, when you go to Mother Base, it is very important that you actually go and explore your Mother Base. Explore it. It's going to take some time to do it, but explore it, because you're going to find some things. I'm not going to spoil some stuff for you, but you will find some things that will help you along your way. And not only help you along your way with Mother Base, it will also, not as far as resources and money and stuff like that, you will find some story elements. That's all I'm going to say about it. You need to go make sure you visit your Mother Base. Don't spend all your time out there in the field doing stuff. So, and also now to build on what I was saying about Mother Base, I have also unlocked now finally the combat unit, which you can send your guys. You have guys that you recruited. You can send your guys out on missions. Now, you don't see them go out on missions, but they're like escort missions, or they're going to steal stuff or destroy stuff or whatever. Basically, it's your paramilitary group. They're mercenaries. That's what they do. And they bring back resources, which helps you with your GMP, or your GMP, which is your money, your form of currency in the game, which is very important to have, because you don't want to, because if you run out of money, you can't develop anything. And then also, guys will leave. And then also, you got to really pay attention to the guys that's in your Mother Base from your staff. Like now, my staff is up to 248 members. 248 members that I got to manage. And I'm sorry that if you can hear a train going by, but it's pretty loud. A train horn is pretty loud. But you have to manage that, and you need to go in there and look, because some people may be troublemakers. You may need to move them out of the unit. You may have to kick them out. You may have to put them in the brig. So many different things goes on with that game. The meta game that's in Metal Gear. That's why this game is getting such a masterpiece. I think my next video, I'm going to talk about the backlash to Metal Gear. And I know I sound like I'm being a homer for Metal Gear, because I am a fan. I am a real fan of Metal Gear. I really am enjoying this game, and I know I'm going to be slightly biased to what I say, but I'm going to do my next video on Metal Gear about the backlash behind Metal Gear from certain players. So stay tuned for that. So getting back to when you're in Mother Base, again, you're managing your staff, and they're developing new weapons and new items and new things that you can use to carry out your missions, to help you with your missions, not only to make your missions really go a lot more smoother, is just give you different options on how can you attack this mission, how can you get better, how can you infiltrate a certain base, You may go back to a certain base because you didn't have the right equipment the first time. Now you got better equipment. You can go back and possibly get a higher ranking, and not only that, get more GMP for your soldiers. So I mean, for your mother base group or whatever. That's the stuff that I love about this game. That's the little things as far as the gameplay elements that I love. Not only, I mean, the freedom to play this game how you want. This this really does give you that. And again, I keep hearing people comparing it to the Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4. And like I said, I played Far Cry 4 a little bit. I never played Far Cry 3. But Far Cry 4 was actually really good from what I played from it. I really did enjoy it. And although they said Far Cry 4 wasn't as good as Far Cry 3, I can't tell you if it is or if it isn't. But all I can say, I did enjoy Far Cry 4. The only reason why I didn't buy it, I just rented it, was the fact that during that time it was too many games that was out, and I knew I was not going to have time to play that game. So this here, I personally made time for this game. This game, I may not buy another game for the rest of this year. I'm lying. I'm actually lying. I'm really, really lying. Because I know I'm going to get either NBA 2K16 or NBA Live 16. Because I just love basketball. Basketball is my favorite sport. It's my first, it's my wife. That's why I do. I love basketball. So I'm going to get those games, and I'm going to get Transformers. Now, as far as if Halo comes out, I don't know if I'm going to get it. Call of Duty, not sure if I'm going to get it. And Fallout 4, I don't think I'm going to get it. Not early on, because there's no way I'm going to have time. I don't think I'm going to have time to finish this game and actually go back and try to finish The Witcher. I still haven't beaten that game. But anyway, I digress. I really don't have too much more to say. I just want to show you this video. The reason why I want this video up, I want you to see the extra element that's in this game. See, you got zombies in this game. They're not really zombies, but that's the Skull Force or something. I forget what the name is called right now. Forgive me. Somebody correct me in the comment. But that's another element that's added on to the battlefield with Big Boss. And so this part is pretty important. I only ran into those guys twice. Well, I said Skullface. Skullface is one of the main villains, but that's the Skulls. That's who that is. So I ran into them twice so far, so I don't know too much about them. Still trying to learn about them. And you saw that epic fail right there that I had, so that was pretty dope. But I wanted you guys to see this. It's not too much of a spoiler. This is early on in the game. I'm pretty sure if you have the game, you're probably much further along than this right here by now. So, but I just wanted, especially my man Smash. I know he hadn't seen this part of the game yet, and he's thinking about getting the game. So Smash, I'm telling you right now, Smash, get the game. You know what I'm saying? Just get the game. Go ahead and get it. I'm telling you right now, go ahead and get it. You're still gonna get Fallout 4 at the end of the year, so just go ahead and get it. So anyway, about to come up on the end of the video. I'm probably just gonna let it play out. So that's all I really got to say. So if you like the video, just hit the thumbs up. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. Leave your comments below. It's not the best commentary that I've given, because I'm also watching the football game in the background too, so I'm a little bit distracted. I know that's pretty terrible to put a video up here and be distracted. So, well, hey, like I said, this is my third time recording this video. I am tired of recording this video. Literally, I am tired of putting this video up and recording. It's taking so much time to do this. So I'm going to sit back, I'm going to relax, I'm going to watch the rest of the football game. So enjoy the rest of the video. It's really not too much more longer on the video anyway. But thanks for watching. Hit that share button, man. Share it with your friends. Talk about it. Get people, let's build this King Bean empire. And I really appreciate it, guys. And I'll holler at you dudes later, man. It's one love. Peace.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.